Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is such a blessed opportunity to address this amazing group of friends, family, and staff. When I began to write this speech, I was met with an extreme case of writer's block. I was at a loss for words and had no idea what to say. Perhaps it was because I didn't want to leave the safe home that St. Isidore Catholic School has been for me in the past 10 years. Our class has grown so close to each other throughout these years, and it's going to be hard to say goodbye. It sounds silly, but I think we could compare our class to beads on a rosary. We're close-knit and bonded together by faith and love. Without a single person or bead, that rosary would not be the same. It wouldn't even be a rosary anymore. After we graduate, the beads from this rosary will start to head in their own directions. We'll form new rosaries. And we shouldn't be sad about that, because it is one of life's processes. Forming new rosaries and allowing our old ones to spread knowledge, faith, and love elsewhere. Our experience at St. Isidore's has changed our class and molded us into the soon-to-be high schoolers that we are now. The staff here has impacted our class immensely, and without them, we wouldn't be who we are. I would like to take a few moments to say something about each staff member who has somehow, in one way or another, helped us grow. Miss Opsahl, you give your heart and soul in your teachings about God and religion, especially during your directing of the Passion Play. I thought that was a beautiful representation of our faith. Mr. Marshall, you always put up with our ridiculous journal entries, and I applaud you for that. Plus, I would have never enjoyed writing as much as I do now without you. Mr. Benny, thank you for always being able to bring joy to everyone you encounter. Other than that, I would probably panic every time I saw a complicated math problem if you didn't have the ability to make math an enjoyable class. For Mrs. Berkey, you made science class fun with the slime labs that we have never done before. I now view science as something I look forward to learning more of. Coach Kumar, thank you for always finding a way to make us laugh. It really matters, more than you think it does. For the staff members not directly involved in teaching us, I think that we could all agree that they still influenced our class and entire student body. Mrs. Blankenship, thank you so much for being able to put a smile on my face when I'm feeling down. You are appreciated more than you think you are. Mrs. Catman, you are always caring toward us students that we feel like you're an extended family member. Finally, Mrs. Clark, I know that you probably aren't given enough credit for what you do. None of the staff members are. But, like the others, you put so much dedication and effort in everything that you do for our school, and I just want to say thank you. There are two more people whom I would like to say thank you to, and those people are my parents, especially my mom. Mom, you've been able to deal with my quirks, and I appreciate you more for that. Plus, you've listened to my problems and helped me through tough times. Our family would fall apart without your wisdom and humor. Without you, I wouldn't be where I am now. And Dad, because I'm your personality double, I think Mom loves me even more. As for our 8th grade class, we aren't even just a class anymore. We're family, especially after this final field trip. Sure, we had our sad and tough times during this trip, but it just made our bond stronger. I became closer to some people whom I would have never guessed that I would be close to, and I'm sure that this sentiment is well reciprocated. I now not only have one sibling, but 19. As our rosary or class starts to go our separate ways, I hope that we never forget each other. The memories will never fade away. You know how if you take all the beads off a rosary, there's still a string or cord left? That string represents the bond between this family, and it will never be lost or broken. You guys have changed me in ways that you may never know. In the words of the late Maya Angelou, I learned that people will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel. I will never forget each and every one of you. Thank you.